and finds Pineda. You can see Pineda and Scott are both high and wide, really in an attacking formation, really testing Las Vegas to be able to counter here. But if they're going to do that, they need to put the ball in the back of the net. Clemens again finds himself underneath in that playmaking role. Good job to hold the ball there. Martinez looking for that run. Finds the wide ball there. Ledbetter looking to serve. A good little ball from Ledbetter, but well handled easily by Hector Casillas. Vegas looking to build out. The ball over the top to Misovsky, to no avail. Beleu comes up through De Silva. Silva to Beleu. The SIUE product finds Arturo Rodriguez out of Oral Roberts. Rodriguez inside carrying and looks to play the run behind, and Clemens again coming deep to get that, is not in that 9 position. And that's the danger when you're coming back to receive the ball. When players want to feed the bear, they're not able to find. And the ball's given away badly there. Martinez, Zambrano. Oh my goodness. FC Tucson's passing is some of the best in the league through the first 75 yards, Jeff, and then the final 35 yards, it's like a different team.
Yeah, and you know, it all kind of feeds on itself where the players get more and more frustrated. They start to press a little
Giving
more.
away again really badly. Clemens in a dangerous spot. Finds Zambrano on sides. This is incredibly dangerous. Espindola, and a brilliant header! Goal, Pedro Espindola with a backflip. And the crowd is loving it. Las Vegas, inexplicably 2 times in a row, giving the ball away to Tucson's most dangerous player, Luis Martinez. And finally, the curse has been lifted, Jeff.
Yeah, and I think you're right. I think they were like, what if we give it away, it doesn't matter. Well, finally Martinez got it. A great run by Rodriguez, who took the defense to the near post. He clipped it over to the top to Espindola coming out on the back post, and just a beautifully placed header.
And De Silva trying to bring the crowd into us, as is Pineda. Excuse me, that was Zambrano on that cross. But again, that's where you want those attacking players coming in on those late runs. And Espindola has proved his class. He should have had a goal last week. Is really, starting to find himself and becoming a fan favorite here, Jeff.
Yeah, absolutely. And you got to give a lot of credit to Dave Clements there. He's the one that picked the ball off, had the presence of mind to play him through, and that's what started that little counter.
So here in the 21st minute, FC Tucson finds itself up 1-0 over the Las Vegas Mobsters. We're here at Keno North Stadium. Given away, and Caleb Scott's closing speed again showed there. He's a real bright spot here, but again, that ball was, he was already in the offsides position. And I don't know if this is going to open Las Vegas up more and create more opportunities for FC Tucson, but again, it's this key period right after a goal where FC Tucson has truly struggled this season, both in Las Vegas and against Ventura when they gave up the equalizer.
Yeah, and the big issue there is Pineda and Scott are getting a little bit flat. They've got to make sure that they cover for one another. There's only one forward. There's absolutely no reason to play an offside trap.
Martinez back to Clemens. Clemens a casual ball, and Zambrano works well back to get this. Zambrano finds Martinez. And Martinez, clean, always in good pockets, very rarely gives the ball away, has really shown his class the entire season thus far, huh, Jeff?
Oh, yeah, he's a class player through and through, and just a joy to watch.
Good ball there, actually, and Espindola couldn't figure out whether he wanted to stop that or cross it, and ended up doing neither. Goal kick there for Hector Casillas. So Kyle Melez has been on a couple of interesting jaunts through the middle. Jason Kamengosa is joining with the center back. Coach Rogers and I are here still discerning the entire lineup. And Melez gives it away again cheaply. Good win there by Kamvangsa. I'm going to have to work on this. Martinez good, back to Pineda. Pineda's going to go big with this with the left foot, and a good ball. It's a good entry ball there, and Zambrano's found himself on the end of it. Zambrano cuts beautifully. Oh! Clemens not there, but the idea is it looks like these guys are starting to learn how to play with each other. There's some clever combinations. Martinez with a good foul there. I think he just got on the wrong side there of number 6, Milan Popovic. And again, Las Vegas is really going to start holding the ball a little bit longer. This is going to be a long night for them because there's more danger from FC Tucson on the bench. And it's going to be a long way back if FC Tucson can find that second goal.
Yeah, well, what I liked about that last one was Vegas extended their pressure. Pineda didn't try and play through it. Played a ball right over the top into Clemens, who flicked it on. Sebastian was really unlucky not to get on the end of it, or Zambrano, I should say. And he had the man isolated, but just lost it on the turn.
Brandon Zambrano with 2 goals is the FC Tucson scoring leader. Good job there, Dallas J. Looking to play out of the back and finds Pineda. That one striker formation just puts a lot of work in there. And Musovski's job is really to direct it to one side. And you can see fatigue starting to clip in, but Pineda inexplicably gives it away. Scott. And it's just too much ground for one striker to cover. Ledbetter gets back there, and the passing's gotten a little bit sloppy from FC Tucson in the 25th minute. De Silva looking to go long. Good win. Oh, and it's a board touch, and again, it finds Martinez. Martinez, good cut there. Good ball in. Oh, good step in there. Well done by number 2. Well, Musovski onside. Caleb Scott is back. This is a 1v1 situation. Musovski cuts him well. No, oh, it's a poor clearance. Deflection. This is trouble here. Brought down by number 7, Carlos Lara, and dropped back. FC Tucson dodged the bullet there, Jeff.
Yeah, and again, it's all coming back from the central defenders playing so flat, letting Musovski get in behind them, and then give Vegas a lot of credit. They covered a lot of ground to get into the box.
Switched out there. Popovic on it. Good cut there. Looking to not foul. Pineda, good tackle. Rodriguez, a poor challenge there. Early service from Vegas. Bleo defending Lara. And a little sequence here, a little joy for Las Vegas. Find themselves in the FC Tucson half. FC Tucson back four just looks a little disheveled and not really getting good clearances on the ball.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I think they're just so used to not having that pressure. Now they're having to deal with it. They've got to show a little bit of resolve. And like you said, they've got to clear balls out when they have the opportunities.
Long throw in here. Good early win there from Sebastian Pineda. Luis Martinez closing. It's from the offsides position. Pineda clears. And Martinez, a chance for FC Tucson to break. 2v1. Zambrano can find it. Zambrano driving inside. Clemens trying to stay on sides. Zambrano, good bit of skill. Oh, it's for a touch, got too far in front of him. Again, you can see the skill from Zambrano, and just a poor touch in the last moment there. Kept him from getting a good chance on goal. Musovski turns well. Scott from behind. Musovski rolling around. Caleb Scott again gets on the wrong side of Musovski. And just a good turn, a good piece of skill. Musovski none too happy. We'd like to thank the students at Desert View for providing tonight's live stream. The Sunnyside School District will be helping FC Tucson all summer long, bring you this free broadcast. Lara finds it. Drops back to Gu. Gu in. Look for Lara, and Justin Bleu wisely clears that to just get FC Tucson find their shape and catch their breath. You can see a little bit of heavy legs here in the 27th minute from FC Tucson. Huh, Jeff Rogers?
Yeah, and you know, every game's got some ebb and flow to it, but you're definitely seeing a change in momentum right now.
Las Vegas having the first bit of possession here in the 27th minute. FC Tucson up 1-0 here at Keno North Stadium in Tucson, Arizona. This Mountain Division matchup between the Las Vegas Mobsters and FC Tucson. Rodriguez close. Ball's played in. Musovski turns well again. Just a very comfortable on the ball here. Pineda keeps in. Pineda lets him go. Musovsky, great tackle there, Vallejo. And Musovsky, you just see the quality, Jeff, I talked about in the onset of this game cast.
Yeah, there's no question. He's a true forward. He's got good size. He's got speed. His work ethic is unbelievable. And he just showed that technical skill that's separating him from the other forwards.
Another corner kick, second of the half here. Carlos Lara to take. Ball bent in. Oh, nearly an own goal there from Arturo Rodriguez. And the clearances have been a bit dicey this half, Jeff.
Yeah, going back to it, they've just got to be a little bit more concentrated, a little more technical, make sure that they take care of it when they have these opportunities.
The corner's just overhit this time. Skips over to number 6, Milan Popovic. Popovic serves again. Pineda clears to Milas, Kyle Milas. Carlos Lara wide, he's got a lot of space there. Oh! And FC Tucson, just the marking is very loose. Las Vegas is having its way here in this last 5-6 minute period.
Yeah, and another classic example. The FC Tucson defenders back on their heels. Everybody's standing and watching, not clearing balls out, not closing players at the top of the box. So they find the wide guy. He has a great service for 3 players making a run in, and they're very, very lucky to dodge that bullet.
And dodge a bullet they did. Dallas J here on the corner kick as we enter the 30th minute of the first half here. FC Tucson holding a 1-0 lead here on the Las Vegas Mobsters. Martinez challenges. And it's the first and second balls here. And De Silva finds himself with a yellow card. And the Brazilian just, again, on the wrong side of the defender. Very unhappy about it. And Rick Shantz very calm, assessing the situation. But again, the midfielders started to let them down, especially defensively here on this left side.
Yeah, and you're right. It does look like a fitness issue right now. The FC Tucson players just look a little bit heavy. They can't really find their rhythm. They're not moving as well, and Vegas is picking up on that.
Good clearance by Pineda there on the ball served in. Clemens competes well. Good win by Kyle Melis. Played wide there to Lara. Lara stolen well by Rodriguez. Rodriguez passes out of it well. Clemens is onside. And we're very fortunate to be standing right at the point where the linesman, and that's a very, very bad call there. Completely missed that one, and I can say that definitively because we have the perfect vantage point. Huh, Jeff?
Yeah, it's one of those classic offside calls where it's at the time the ball is played. And he's definitely in line with the defender at that point. Then, of course, when he receives it, he's 10 yards on the other side, so it looks like he's offside, but he definitely wasn't.
Rodriguez dove in, but it was rescued there by Justin Belay, who's had a solid game at left back. But again, the defending through the midfield here, and Espindola is going to have to help get a little bit higher here and put some pressure on it. Belay, a good win. But again, the second ball is won by Gu. And Gu, I don't know how much he knew about that, but turns out to be a perfect ball to Musovsky. Musovsky turns well again. Very creative. Pineda, a little bit too cheeky. Belay is going to have none of it and drive this ball down towards David Clemens. Sebastian Pineda is going to be seeing Danny Musovsky in his sleep tonight. And it looks like the second forward there, Lucas Cauley, is playing that midfield role but starting to get called a little bit higher. Cauley's not gotten on the ball. And he is a good player as well. He's someone that usually links up with Musovsky but hasn't been there. And another good ball there. And they're just tearing apart this left side here. Great ball in and a great Caleb Scott saving the day. Caleb Scott saving the day there, and looks like he got a goal kick on that. I thought it was touched by FC Tucson, but again, break for FC Tucson. It's a great ball, and credit to Las Vegas playing some good balls in. There's been once the goal happened, there's really been a step up in their quality.
Yeah, and the big difference right now is that their outside backs are getting involved. That was Aaron Gu, the right back, getting all the way into the midfield, playing a great service. Then Milan Popovic came from a deep midfield position, made a run through the box, and almost scored the goal. That's the difference right now.
And the energy's just not there from the FC Tucson midfield. Espindola, since the goal, has just sort of been wandering around here in different positions. The interchanging is good, but there's got to be some defending as well. Clemens presses. Martinez trying to bring some calm to this game and does so by finding De Silva. De Silva, again, trying to be too much of a playmaker here. He needs to just keep the ball moving in that sixth position. Spindola finds Rodriguez. Blair's going to look to serve this. That's a great volley ball. Well cleared there by center back. My favorite name that I've ever had, Kamvangsa. This is a nightmare for John Perlman here on the microphone. Maybe Jeff Rogers is going to do the play-by-play the second half. Good flick there. Espindola. Oh, great little idea, and just Zambrano wasn't on the same page. Spindola a little bit too casual there, but then again, if Zambrano's on that, it's the best ball you've seen all night.
Yeah, it was one of those Cristiano Ronaldo plays where he flicks it behind his back with his back heel. Zambrano almost gets on the end of it, and that just seems to be, again, that broken record that we keep saying. FC Tucson player just missing that last touch.
Long ball there. De Silva over his head. Ledbetter deals with it, but won by Cauley. Martinez, again, just so efficient in that midfield role. Him and Ledbetter just never give the ball away, and that's going to land you in the lineup every week, isn't it, Jeff?
Yeah, absolutely. I just love Ledbetter. He's so solid, athletic, gets forward well, and like you said, doesn't turn it over. That's the key.
And Justin Belea's had an excellent game here. You know, you could see the nerves in the first game when we played in Las Vegas, and tonight he's just been solid there at the left back position, been a real stellar on both sides of the ball. Dallas J again, still not much to save tonight, just little moments, but again, he does always find himself in good starting positions and make sure that most everything's taken care of, but Musovski's looking to stretch the line here on Caleb Scott. And Scott just needs to keep him in front of him there. Trying to do too much. And Ledbetter again, solid every time. Zambrano does a great job there and well cleared. Martinez defending, so clean, so smart. He's logged a lot of minutes for FC Tucson. We'll see how that affects him as he goes later in the year. They've got to find someone else who can play that role as well. I mean, he's just done an amazing job. He covers so much ground. Good job by Clemens to shield, but Rodriguez was not on the same page as him. Kamvangsa finds the ball. And again, it'll be interesting to see the fitness on Las Vegas as some of its center backs here seem to be carrying a little more than match fit weight here, Jeff.
Yeah, and you know, that's always what the second half is about. Who's got the fitness, who can maintain that pressure. So that'll be an interesting aspect to look at.
Bagu has shown some quality. He's a strong player, obviously. And Lara looking to find. Good heel to Lara. This is going to be a good service. Carlos Lara, good ball. And Austin Ledbetter, great header. Espindola smart there and finds Clemens. Clemens looking to break. Patient, good decision there. Oh, he's fine. Good run by Clemens. This is trouble. Clemens. And a great, intelligent bit of interplay between David Clemens and Luis Martinez.
Yeah, and that's what I would be doing if I was up front. Get the ball to Martinez and run, and he's going to find you. He's just got the vision and the skill to do it.
Get the ball Martinez is something that certainly is an FC Tucson mantra for the season. Rodriguez looks like his legs are heavy. He's not quite. He hasn't seen a full 45 yet this half, and just trying to make his way over to take this third corner kick for FC Tucson. And again, we've seen the near post short ball play, and we're going to see maybe if they're going to try to find either Pineda or De Silva on this one. Not a bad ball, but cleared away. Did not beat the first defender. Martinez, I don't know if that was a shot or a cross, but it's going to be a goal kick for Hector Casillas. Hector Casillas not really dressed for the weather here. He's got the full pants and the long sleeve keeper jersey. I don't know how long he's gonna lose about 15 pounds this first half, huh, Jeff?
Yeah, he's definitely in a sauna right now.
Clearance. De Silva looking and wins well. Silva needs to be a little bit careful here carrying that yellow card. Espindola well in. De Silva, good win. And Rodriguez just can't. And Espindola finds it. And a good choice there. You know, on the ball, he's just so calm and just got a great sense of the game. And it looks like Coach Chancellor's letting him float pretty much wherever he wants to go. And as long as he can score a goal or two a game, I think he's going to have that opportunity.
Yeah, and what I really like about him is that he has a great sense of where Dave Clemens is. Clemens comes back into the midfield. He pushes into the space behind the central defenders.
What a great ball and a great header from David Clemens. And we were just talking about the quality of service from Justin Bellew all half. David Clemens with a wonderful flick there, and that is just a back-breaking goal for Las Vegas. Controlling the last 10, 15 minutes, only to see David Clemens with a spectacular redirection there.
Well, this is what we call the ebbs and flow of the game. FC Tucson was back on its heels, absorbing a lot of pressure. Vegas was finding some success but couldn't put the ball in the net, and sure enough, it swings back the other way. Ironically, I was just going to say that Bellew has been so quiet getting forward. All of a sudden, he gets into that left flank. As John said, serves a beautifully driven ball. Dave Clemens making the near post run and plays it by the keeper with his head. Great goal.
And this crowd here absolutely loves it. It's great to see the goal-scoring prowess. And Coach Johnson and I were having a really great discussion about how he's lamenting the 0-0. We felt they played well against BYU, and I feel this team has dangerous players. I just think it's time for them to come and show themselves. And so far tonight, you've seen two goals, and only in the first half. And there's a lot of time left, a lot of soccer left to be played. This thing is far from over, but really nice to see FC Tucson finding the net. And Justin Bellew with another good ball, and well dealt with there by our favorite center back, Jason Kamvangska. I hope Las Vegas cuts him before the next time we play them. I got to be honest. Dallas J always has the better part of judgment on this team. He's one of the two team leaders along with David Clemens. Was here in 2013 during that epic Open Cup run. And Xavier's going to have a great goalkeeper should he choose to play his graduate year there. He's just a very good, honest player, great attitude, and one of my favorites, huh, Jeff Rogers?
Yeah, like you said, great goalkeepers have a calming effect on their team. You don't notice them much, and that's how you know that they're doing their job, and Dallas certainly has that quality to them.
Good win there by Spindola. Throw in taken there by Gu. Gu flicked on Caleb Scott. Wise decision. Good win there by number 16. Craig Carney. I've called his name a lot this first half. Playing in that 6 role for Las Vegas. Kamvanska. Driving. Pineda deals with it well. Good win. Espindola so soft with his touches. Good decision there by Clemens. Spindola tucks in. Good, looking for Zambrano on a good darting run from the other side. But well won back there by Vegas. And there's Musowski. Ooh. And you can see him. He gets into these dangerous positions. He's always off the back shoulder of whatever defender he finds, and just is going to be – it's going to be a question of can he keep this energy up. But it's going to be hard to keep him out of the net, huh, Jeff?
Yeah, well, what he's done now, which is interesting, is he's pulled himself into a wide right position, and Carlos Lara has now pushed up into that true striker. So I think that it's giving everyone a false sense of, oh, he's just taking a break from the game, but he's not. He finds those seams, very, very clever in his running.
Martinez to Zambrano, and Zambrano really struggling with his final touch there. Good play there by Collier to get out. Lara. That's a good ball again, and Musowski just continues to give tireless runs. It's a big chance for Las Vegas. Ledbetter. And a good block there by Felipe da Silva, but it's great turn. Oh, great job at Pineda to help. And a good ball there out by Arturo Rodriguez. Espindola just too elusive. Oh, and gives it away cheaply. Tackles. Espindola is going to be the least popular guy in the halftime locker room for the Las Vegas Mobsters. And it's like every good striker. They torment, they torture you. They try to get you. They bait you into making bad decisions and fouls, and they get players thrown out of games.
Yeah, like you said, he's so clever. I mean, he was a little unfortunate there. He tried to thread a needle into Clemens, lost the ball, tackled from behind, but I just love the quality that this kid brings to the front runners of the team.
Aaron Gu looking to serve this. Gu drives a good ball in. Dallas State comes out and handles well. Jay throws wide. Advantage is played. Clemens makes a great decision there to find Zambrano. Zambrano. Martinez turns. Martinez. Oh. Final getting just a boot in there to deflect that. Jose Miranda, the assistant coach there, trying to find the injury time. And just a great play there by Luis Martinez to turn.
Yeah, and it all started with the Spindola getting the ball in the midfield, fouled badly, almost back at midfield. The referee played the advantage, went into Clemens. Clemens played it over the right flank, ends up coming back to Martinez inside the box. He turns onto his left foot, shoots it, gets blocked for the corner kick. Just a really, really good play overall by the FC Tucson players because they got numbers forward.
Rodriguez on the corner here. Zambrano with a near run. Short. Rodriguez. And a great recovery and a wonderful ball there. Clemens looking for the side scissors, and that ball is to no avail. Play, looking a little flick there. Clemens closes. Spindola closes, and well played out there. Good touch there by number 17, Oscar Velasquez. Velasquez switches the field all the way through Tyler Mattis. And Mattis looks to play back. Kyle Melias. Spindola, wonderful tackle. And Spindola has been in the center of everything. I love the challenge there. I thought it was a good tackle. Referee not making any friends here at Keno North Stadium tonight. We're now in injury time, past the 45-minute mark. Here, 2-0 FC Tucson lead. Rick Shines just wants to go here in the half with the most dangerous lead in soccer. Dallas J organizing, urging his players on to keep the ball out of the danger here for one more sequence. Lara serves, Blair's in. Rodriguez challenges well, just did enough to get his body in there. Not the tallest player, the diminutive Rodriguez did enough though. Zambrano running down Lara. Lara plays in. Musovsky making another run, and a great decision by Caleb Scott. Into the second minute of injury time here, 2-0. FC Tucson over the Las Vegas Mobsters. A win tonight would put FC Tucson back at the top of the table, a place they've held for most of the last 2 seasons here in the Mountain Division. Great win there by David Clemens. It's great to see Clemens working back as a captain, realizing where they are in the half and what the role of his number 9 position is at this point.
Well, and, right there what happened was Clemens kind of missed the header. Ledbetter came onto it and cleared it out of bounds, and Musovsky came in behind him and just gave him a little knock. And Austin turned around and hit him in the chest. He's very lucky that the referee didn't see that.
Ledbetter, a very, very, very aggressive player. Midwest player, all-conference player out of SIUE, taking them to their first NCAA win in a long time. They were NCAA champs in the 70s. They beat Northwestern in an upset. 2 players in the pros, former FC Tucson player Christian Valesky right now on the surging first-place Rochester Rounds in USL Pro. And then, of course, you have Matt Polster, who's become a candidate for Rookie of the Year for the Chicago Fire. So great pedigree there. Coach Sanchez and Coach Korn, and I want to make sure I wish Coach Korn a happy wedding tonight in Puerto Vallarta. I was supposed to be there, but unfortunately Shannon got sick and my passport, and I just want to wish him the happiest of nuptials with Melanie Slates, and I know he'll play this broadcast to watch his players when he gets back, and that's halftime. And the 45th minute is over. The first half is over, and the score is FC Tucson 2, The Las Vegas Mobsters 0. And Rick Shantz has got to be happy going to half with that lead.
Yeah, and ironically, I wouldn't call this performance of this half any better than the performance last week against BYU. And that's not a knock against this performance. It's just that they scored goals tonight, so it makes it seem better. Like you said, a 2-0 lead is the most dangerous lead in soccer. What you know is going to happen is that Las Vegas is going to come out storming. They're going to come out flying. FC Tucson's going to have to weather that initial storm, hopefully score against the run of play, and put this game away at 3-0.
Well, make sure you get your snacks and your beverages and your food, because we've got great soccer action coming to you. Second half, just not too far away. I'm John Perlman here with Jeff Rogers, and we'll see you in about 10 minutes. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Keno North Stadium, the second half of FC Tucson versus the Las Vegas Mobsters. A Mountain Division clash here. We're in Tucson, Arizona. It's a balmy, windy night. Beautiful night for a game. The wind's kicked up, but we've had some quality goals, some quality play, and some quality opportunities, huh, Jeff?
Yeah, it was a great first half, and again, that's what goals will do. Good performance last week, good performance this week. The only difference was the ball's in the net twice, so it makes it look like a great performance tonight.
Looking to see if there's any change for FC Tucson coming out. Rick Shantz not afraid to pull the trigger on subs that he sees are going to benefit. It looks like Majed Osman's coming on from Arturo Rodriguez, and it's not a surprising decision. Arturo Rodriguez, used the left back. It's a lot of work there in that left midfield position up and down. I thought he did an okay job, some good services. He's obviously got a ton of quality, and I think we'll see more of him as the summer moves on.
Yeah, I agree, and I'm really impressed with Majed Osman. I know that he was a little bit quiet last game, but I think that he's going to bring a lot of quality. He's got a great left foot. He likes to cut inside from that right side, and I'm looking for something big from him tonight.
Las Vegas not afraid to go to subs. Number 27 is coming in for them. That's Frank Tayu. We have number 19 coming in, entering Jorge Guillen Torres. And then we also have number 8 entering this game, Stefan Skrinjaric. And hopefully they're taking Konvangsa off, because I don't know if I'm going to make it through this half, especially if FC Tucson has any pressure. FC Tucson, if this 2-0 wins holds up, they'll vault themselves back into first place in the Mountain Division. And it's a big home win. I think it'll take a lot of the sting out of the BYU loss, certainly, huh, Jeff?
Yeah, absolutely. Again, nothing like wins, nothing like goals. That just covers up all of the other stuff.
FC Tucson opting to play this half with Dallas J again. Again, left to right, Justin Bleu, Sebastian Pineda, Caleb Scott, and Austin Ledbetter across. Felipe De Silva will sit in behind Luis Martinez, and David Clemens will play the 9 role. Espindola, Osman, and Zambrano will join the attack. And the ball is kicked off right away. Number 8, Stefan Skrinjaric, is a small, diminutive player, but a very good player, and was very active against FC Tucson. And Frank Tayu is they're going to be their holding, one of their 2 forwards, very strong, athletic player, successful indoor player in Las Vegas for a long time. And Osman gets his first touches of the half. He cuts inside just as Jeff Rogers predicted. Good ball in there to Espindola. Espindola finds Clemens. Clemens. No foul. Good defending there. And it looks like Rick Shantz has done what you said. They've inverted Clemens and Espindola.
Yeah, that's the chemistry that I like, and the dynamic I like.
Oh, wonderful effort there. David Clemens has never seen a shot he didn't like, but that was a fantastic effort there from distance, Jeff.
Yeah, and that's him coming back into the midfield, picking the ball up, being able to turn and face goal, and he bent that beautifully into the top corner, but it just went over the crossbar.
Caleb Scott absolutely buried into the hard turf here at Keno North Stadium, and looks like he's going to get up with only a little scratch on him. Frank Tayu again, a strong, hard holding forward there. Good on the turn, dangerous in the final third. But he's going to have a tough time running around with Caleb Scott, who's shown tremendous speed, athleticism, and has done a great job in the back all season long for FC Tucson.
Yeah, I think that Tayu has come over from the Nigerian rugby team on that challenge.
And Dallas J clears right side looking for Zambrano. Zambrano looking to back in. One away. Tayu coming back to win that. Plays out, but a poor ball there. And forced to clear. And Espindola brings it down. Zambrano finds it. Zambrano is cool customers you're going to find, but he has really struggled on his touches tonight. Seems like he wants to roll the ball around and just keeps getting away from him. Throw in there. One back by Zambrano. Great turn by Martinez. Martinez is so silky smooth. It's so effortless, the things he does, the decision, the weight on the passes. Again, it's getting to be, like Jeff would say, a broken record, but I can't sing his praises enough. Both sides of the ball. Really, as a player, is going to find himself with a pro contract before this season's out. Osman, good bit of skill there, looking to get isolated there. And as Zambrano has, just losing it. And that ball is not as sticky. It's a hard surface, and they're struggling with it, Jeff.
Yeah, and they just have to do better in those situations. There's nothing more frustrating than for the forwards and the midfielders making lots of runs, great near post, far post runs into the box, and watching the guy trip on the ball and play it out of bounds.
Clemens looks to win, but the second challenge won by De Silva, and that's really, and Martinez, again, great little bit of play there. Well pressured. Clemens up. Clemens looking to win. Clemens high kick. Referee's not interested. Played away, and that's a foul. Like you said, he's going to be very active. Stefan Skrinjaric is a very active, quick player. He's going to buzz around. He's a lot like Martinez. Very similar, works both sides of the ball, looks to find it, and it's going to be like a gnat there, looking to find those little gaps and on defense, poking and pecking in. Another ball played over hit there. And the north-south route hasn't been much luck for Las Vegas tonight. They've had more luck, actually, when they've been able to play balls on the ground through Musovsky. Dallas J putting the ball on the ground, driving towards Zambrano. Won by Las Vegas. Offsides. Tayu struggling to get back on sides there. Austin Ledbetter always happy to let the referee know what the proper call is. Caleb Scott puts it down to De Silva. De Silva finds a Spindola, plays a poor square ball, but wins it back right away. Ledbetter finds De Silva. De Silva, good little ball there into Espindola, and this is where Espindola is so dangerous. Just driving in, great near post ball, and that's the run that Clemens has to make. If he's going to exchange with Espindola, he takes on the responsibility to get in that position, huh, Jeff?
Yeah, that's a great point. Dave got himself caught at the top of the box a little bit. Espindola beat the guy to the end line. He's got to make that near post run and cut in front of the keeper there.
Dallas J clears after a little bit of extracurricular activity between Pineda and Tayu, and Pineda is up for that. He's a very strong, athletic player, as is Tayu, but he's not going to be intimidated on the ball either. Clemens gives it away, trying to get it to Osman. Good bit of skill there. Number 19, Jorge Guillen-Torres looking to get in the attack. Made a great tackle there by Martinez, and it's given away cheaply by Ledbetter. Popovich finds number 4, Kamvangsa, out wide. Gu stolen. Good job by Osman. Osman plays a poor ball there to Martinez, nearly gets him killed. Switch back through. Skrinjarevic finds Lucas. Cawley back. Through number 2, Tyler Mattis. Find Guillen-Torres. Back to Mattis. Nice little bit of possession here by Vegas. And out of bounds. FC Tucson had that locked in, and they're happy to see Las Vegas play 7-yard balls that aren't too dangerous, huh, Jeff?
Yeah, exactly, and I'm very impressed with the organization of the FC Tucson defending there. You had 3 players interchanging, making sure that everything was picked up, and you're right. They can play ticky-tacky all they want if they go nowhere.
Scott back through Dallas J. J switches nicely through Pineda. Pineda, a warrior, loves to play this game. Big smile on his face. Great in the clubhouse. Very popular with the other players. Quiet, funny, just a great guy. I've had a lot of fun spending time with him at the Desert Cup and during his time here. Good job there by Brazilian to the other Brazilian. Finds Austin Ledbetter wide. Ledbetter looking not to force, and I like that choice, huh, Jeff?
Yeah, no question. Austin is just such a strong player. There it is, great example. Austin breaking in on that right flank, gets behind the defender, gets taken down, has to be a yellow card. Going to be a very dangerous free kick right outside the box.
I'm really not sure if this referee understands what a goal-stopping foul is, because that's a yellow card in every country in FIFA, even the corrupt ones. Unbelievable. But again, FC Tucson happy to see the first 7.5 minutes tick off the clock, and this dangerous set piece release Martinez. Good service. Scott can't seem to find it. Cleared away, and Ledbetter works back. Jay advising him to turn. Ledbetter swings across to his SIUE teammate, Justin Bleu, who plays a good long ball in there. It's a great piece of service. Zambrano, if he was a little bit more on the edge there, might have been able to sneak one in there.
Yeah, and Brandon's legs look heavy right now. I look for him to be a sub probably 15, 20 minutes into this half.
Yeah, again, reminding you from the attacking side, they still have O'Dane Sinclair and Andrew Lawrence. Andrew Lawrence would be, to me, the pick here. He came on, created a goal and a red card all in 5 minutes in Las Vegas. I think he's looking to get back out there and redeem himself. Exciting player from UNC Asheville, and just looking to see if he can maybe get in this game. Stolen again there by Martinez, and Martinez, the next bad decision he makes will be the first bad decision, huh, Jeff?
Yeah, again, the quality of this kid is just really shining through. And right there it was. He lost the ball, had the wherewithal to get back, cut off the passing lane, won the ball back again, and then starts another attack.
Skrinjevic finds it. Oh, and a great little header there as Frank Tayu was offsides, I thought. But again, that line getting a little bit flat, it's got to be concerning to Coach Shantz.
Yeah, and I'll say it again, it's unnecessary. There's absolutely no reason to play that flat line, especially when you got one guy trying to attack it. Make sure you've got good depth with each other. One guy picks him up, one guy drops, and it solves that whole thing.
Out to Justin Bleu. Plays a good ball in there to Martinez. Martinez turns cleverly, slips away, and he finds Ledbetter. Oh, just as we said, there couldn't be a bad ball play. He missed that one. He had a lot of margin of error. This is trouble against that flat line. Caleb Scott and Masovsky in a running race. Caleb Scott showing his speed. But again, it doesn't have to be that close.
No, absolutely. But I tell you what, Caleb Scott closing speed is unbelievable. In fact, the athleticism of the back line of FC Tucson is very impressive.
And that ball's out to Martinez. Is he going to get there? He certainly is. Martinez. Just calmly making the good decision there. Spindola, not a bad effort. It's his body in front, heads smartly to Silva. Probably his better part of judgment would have been to have Ledbetter get that ball. But again, if you're going to make a mistake, hard out of bounds is not going to hurt anybody. Sam Vangosa switches out through Hector Casillas. Finding the wide position here, Aaron Gu. Good ball in there to Frank Tayu. Oh, good bit of interplay here. Carlos Lara finds himself through. Oh, and a great tackle, and Caleb Scott is everywhere. He's everywhere he needs to be. Pineda got pulled out of position there. If Scott doesn't get there, there could be some problems. And again, it's the mental lapses that really could be affecting FC Tucson as the night goes on.
Yeah, and we talked about it. Fitness, concentration, those are all the things that come into play in the second half. But Caleb Scott is just showing so much quality right now.
Las Vegas has shown itself to be dangerous. It's probably unlucky not to have a goal yet this game. 2-0 is a bit flattering defensively for FC Tucson, although there have been some great plays, obviously by Scott. Throw-in, far side. Cauley drops it back, finds Cauley again, Cauley back. Good little ball there. Bleu turns. Espindola finds this ball worth pressing. Does so. FC Tucson trying to get out. Does not, and smartly holds their line there. Good. Good bit of ball. Good ball there. And again, finding the pockets. A lot better here from Las Vegas. No call. Tayu back wide. Ball's played out wide here, looking for service. A little bit too far for Skrinjeric. Skriniaric switches out. Caleb Scott, great job here. Oh, there's a chance for FC Tucson to break. Spindola doesn't see the short. Makes a good decision and keeps possession. Probably could have done a little bit more if he'd seen the left side of the field, but Rick Sean certainly won't be disappointed with FC Tucson holding possession. Went to the 13th minute of the second half here. FC Tucson 2, Las Vegas Mobsters 0 here at Keno North Stadium, Tucson, Arizona. This Mountain Division matchup. 3 points at stake here for both teams. Justin Bleu finds Sebastian Pineda. Back to Dallas J. FC Tucson happy to keep the ball here. Jay finds Majed Osman, his Xavier teammate. Osman finds Zambrano. He's on sides. He's surprised. Everyone's surprised. Ledbetter finds it wide here. Ledbetter with a good early ball. Good dummy. Espindola. Oh, good save there. Goes near post. Recovered by Zambrano. Zambrano back to Ledbetter. Ledbetter looking to keep it. Oh, and not enough support there from De Silva. He should have came across there, and good job by Tayu to steal that. Offsides. But again, you see the gaps this high line FC Tucson's taking, very risky. Second half's been very wide open, a lot of good opportunities, very exciting for the fans. Martinez finds a space in the wide. He's always searching for those spaces. Martinez driving inside. Clemens, good first touch. Finds Martinez. Cleared away there by number 2, Tyler Mattis. De Silva, the Brazilian, carries. Gets past Frank Tayu. De Silva, great little ball here. Oh, Osman! And a nice little run there. Osman feels like he could probably have done better with that. But again, FC Tucson, creating some danger. And a good little run there by the holding midfielder, Felipe De Silva.
Yeah, that's the first time we've really seen him come out of that holding position. Made a great run into the right flank. Served it across into the left far post. And Osman came on with a right-footed volley that just went over the top. Great play.
De Silva beats Tayu on the ball. And De Silva is so good in that area in those ballways. Tries to throw a bicycle. No avail. Musovsky. Just so strong, but a great bit of team defending there by Ledbetter and Scott. And Ledbetter and Scott here on this side have just been as solid as you could hope. Clemens on sides here. Looking to get a better first touch, but he does a good job to get his body in the way. And here comes Zambrano. Zambrano. Oh! Brandon Zambrano. It's a little bit late there. Osman and Martinez pleading for the ball.
Yeah, Martinez made a great far post run, was looking for the dummy, but the defender got there first. It would have been a for sure goal if he had gotten to it.
Good bit of work. And Clemens again, interchanging here with Espindola. Clemens back in that 9 role now. It looks like Espindola's night is over. And Rick Shantz going for a more traditional extra central midfielder in Ozzy Ramos. And it's an impactful 61 minutes from Pedro Espindola. A goal, a good performance, and Rick Shantz looking to protect his becoming budding star forward.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised by that just because I thought Espindola and Clemens have such great chemistry. I love seeing them play together. He was making good runs, but let's see what Ozzy Ramos brings to the attack now.
So for me, it looks like they're going to push Martinez a little bit higher now that you've got a 6 and an 8 right in there. Traditional guy. Osman gets around and does a good job there. Osman's been very active since coming on. Good ball from Ledbetter. Vallejo, great first touch there. Oh, good ball in. Clemens. Many Scissors saves it. Good job saving that. Justin Ball, that ball's not going to get it done. Frank Tayu looking to turn. And Ozzy Ramos right away showing why he's been a stalwart in the central part of the field here. Lara carries wide. Screen Jaric looking, and then Caleb Scott nearly kills Jeff Rogers and myself. That was a little exciting, huh, Jeff?
Yeah, it actually came right through the gap, whizzed by our heads, and out of the stadium.
Tayo looking to hold the ball up against Scott. Good ball in there. Scott gets just enough of a touch. Offsides again. And the matchup between Musovsky and Scott is just a great one. These are two of the best players in this conference, in my opinion. One on the attacking side, one on the defensive side.
Yeah, no question. I love Musovsky. He finds gaps. He's so clever in his timing and the angles that he takes on his runs. He's a very dangerous player, and you can see why everyone is so high on him.
Dallas J, long and strong here, looking for Zambrano. Oh, David Clemens finds himself in. Clemens just can't get his leg in. Aaron Gu helps him up. It was just a good challenge by both players, very clean. Lara looking to play across. Oh, Skriniaric falls down. Luis Martinez says thank you very much. And he's out through Zambrano. Zambrano to Clemens. Clemens a little bit too much there. Tayu and Caleb Scott. And the thing about Scott is you have to beat him 3 times if you want to get the goal, don't you, Jeff?
Yeah, that's exactly right. You know, he reminds me so much of last year's star defender, Michael DeGraffenreich. Same size, same body type, and like you said, just a great recovery speed. You've got to beat him 3 times. There's no way that you're going to play the ball by him and run after it.
Well, DeGraffenreich's due in, we believe, June 6th is with the final player to this FC Tucson puzzle, and where to play DeGraffenreich. It's talent on talent on talent in this back 4 here, so be interested to see how Rick Shantz deals with that. But we know that both Ledbetter and Justin Blair are going to train with the Columbus Crew for a week and a half, so FC Tucson is thrilled to make sure those players get those opportunities, and we have the players to fill in, and that's why it's so important to have such a great deep roster, huh, Jeff?
Yeah, exactly. And last week, you know, Caleb Scott in that outside back position showed a lot of flair, was able to get forward, has the skill to do it. So that's what I would see is DeGraffenreich in the center back, push Scott out wide right.
Ball played in to Lucas Cauley. Cauley looking to probe. Ball in a little bit back. Good job by Ozzy Ramos. Steady as they go. Dane Sinclair has entered the match for David Clemens, and maybe Sinclair can find a little bit of last year's magic. Good job by Zambrano. Zambrano finds Ledbetter, and Ledbetter strikes a beautiful ball over to Osman. Osman, great first touch. Osman. Ooh. Sinclair in a good spot there for the rebound. It's good to see him hungry. Just a tapping could get him going this year. He's got a lot of talent. He's a tremendous number 9. I thought it was a good performance tonight by David Clemens. How about you, Jeff?
Oh, yeah. I'm just a big fan of David, and I think he's really solidified himself as one of the starting forwards. Let's see what Sinclair can do, like you said, coming in. He's got a nose for the goal. He's a natural goal scorer, and this is his opportunity to shine.
Caleb Scott, closing speed, you know. Speed never has a bad day, and, you know, they've pushed Scott over, and they've really asked him to find where Musovsky is, and Musovsky's better judgment should have him off of Pineda's side probably, but I'm not going to sit here and tell him what to do. He's been tremendous this whole entire game, creating danger, and Osman's been a very bright spot coming on. The legs are getting heavy on the side of the Las Vegas Mobsters as well. Good ball there, good dummy there. FC Tucson really starting to create control of this half. We're 22 minutes in the second half here at Keno North Stadium. FC Tucson holding a 2-0 lead here over the Las Vegas Mobsters, a team they drew 2-2 in Las Vegas to begin the year. And we're looking for revenge tonight, and so far so good, Jeff.
Yeah, but we're still in that 2-0 most dangerous lead in soccer mode. And even though Las Vegas looks a little bit tired right now, back on the hill, all it takes is one goal to get the the wind back in their sails. And here's the turn and a shot on goal.
And again, Caleb Scott just doing enough to nudge in there. He's, for me, been the man of the match tonight, no question.
Exactly. Cam Scott is the speed, his understanding of how to close an angle down. He doesn't dive in. Just a real class defender.
Beautiful ball there from Ozzy Ramos. Great range of passing. We've seen it every game. Beautiful left peg. Oh, great touch there. There's Zambrano. And he just has been so unlucky. You see the move he make and you go, that's the move I would want him to make, and he's just lost the ball almost every single time. Sinclair does a great job. You see his athleticism hurdling there. Martinez gives it away. It's a rare giveaway, and a good job defensively by number 6, Milan Popovic, who's had all kinds of work to do. And good step by Pineda there. And that's the good relationship that Pineda has there. Good ball there from Sinclair. Oh, good strike, but blocked well. And Ramos cleans up. Ramos, why not? Finds its way to Martinez, and Martinez lets it go out of bounds. Looks like Devontae Dubose might be heading into the match here, for whom I could not be sure. Oh, stolen there. Great opportunity here by Martinez. Frank Taillou works all the way back and steals it away. Carlos Lara probing up the left side here. Skrinjerovic looking for the ball here. Plays a little ball in to Lucas Cauley. Cauley turns well. Faces Ledbetter up. Oh, great bit here from Cauley. Dallas J saves, and that was incredibly dangerous. Good bit of interplay. Got the best of Austin Ledbetter there.
Yeah, well, you're seeing a lot of tired legs out there right now. Martinez looks tired, and as solid as Ledbetter has been, he was a little bit lax on that one. He got beat on the run off of the ball, got in behind him, and very, very lucky to not get a goal scored against him. Dallas J made a great save.
Protected that near post. Well, Jay plays long here, looking for Sinclair. And a good win by Sinclair as a target forward. That's what they're looking for O'Dane to do. Well cleared there. And a great win by De Silva. So good in the air. Sinclair and Martinez not on the same page, but Sinclair battling. And that's a good job by O'Dane Sinclair. Martinez switches out through Ramos. Ramos finds Justin Bleu. Maybe DeBose is on for Ledbetter or for Pineda if he's looking for more speed there in the center back position. DeBose, star sprinter at Virginia Tech, incredible athlete, looking to find his spot, whether it's at the outside back or the center back for Rick Shantz, but certainly an incredible talent. Ramos switches through De Silva. De Silva patient. Ramos. FC Tucson happy to keep the ball here. Some Olays from the Cactus Pricks on the right side. Scott, great target ball into O'Dane Sinclair, and Sinclair's got to do, but one back by Ramos. Sinclair's got to do better. That's the ball he wants. Osman. Regained by Bleu, and this is a good spell for FC Tucson, letting them catch their breath after that near goal disaster. Scott. Taillou showing his strength, leaning on Scott. Does a good job of holding up there. Finds Carlos Lara. Lara looking to play the outside for the ball and smashes it out of bounds. And that ends Austin Ledbetter's night, and Ledbetter walking towards the midfield line, making the most out of this sub. DeBose will give you a little bit of quickness there, and Ledbetter's got a little bit of carrying a little bit of an injury, but gave a very good 70 minutes until that last bit, huh, Jeff?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you can't say enough about his play tonight. Austin Ledbetter is he's on fire right now. He's showing a lot of confidence, and that last play notwithstanding, it's a great night for him. For DuBose, he's got to show the quality in his passing, the athleticism we know about. Last week, he turned the ball over a little too much for my taste.
Free kick for Lara. Gian Torres looking for the overlap, not getting it. We're now in the 72nd minute. 2-0 FC Tucson. Ball served in. Dallas J well up and well handled. He hasn't had a ton to do, but what he's done spectacularly.
Yeah, again, he just looks so calm, almost nonchalant, but that's what good goalkeepers do. They have a calm and a very soothing presence.
Good. Sinclair does a good job this time to hold it up. And does well, but I don't know why. I think that's on Dubose backing up. They're not on Sinclair. Another good ball through here, though. Taiyu and Scott, and this is a great battle. Skinjeric, good switch there. Popovich doesn't pull the trigger. Justin Blair does a great job. Great job by Sebastian Pineda. And here's an opportunity. 4v3 if FC Tucson wants it. Good ball wide. Zambrano. Martinez. Osmond. Oh, and the first touch lets him down. Ozzy Ramos regains and plays wide well. Martinez, so cool. Decides patience is a virtue here and plays it back to Justin Bleu. He slips it in. Stolen away. Majed Osman with the foul. Aaron Gu getting no love from the opposing supporters group as he struggles to get to his feet. Don't forget to get tickets to any FC Tucson home match at fctucson.com. Scroll over the tickets tab and choose to be taken to the men's or women's ticket site. See FC Tucson take on Frontera FC June 2nd and FC Tucson women in their home debut against Phoenix Del Sol June 6th, their WPSL debut. I'm going to look to see if I can get a result from them today. They played their opening game of the season, and I haven't been able to get to my phone or computer, so I'm going to check that out when we get a little bit of a break here. Ball played through here, handled by Cauley. Cauley's had a good second half on the attacking side of the ball. Pineda gets his body in there. Does a good job to save it, and a great ball there to Luis Martinez. Martinez swings it across to Ramos. Ramos, a beautiful switch to Devontae DeBose, who controls and finds Felipe da Silva. DeBose finds Osman. Good ball there. Osman finds Zambrano. Zambrano turns well. I don't know if Zambrano hurt himself or I couldn't really see what happened there. It looks like Andrew Lawrence might be the next option here as he's warming up on the sideline.
Well, I think what happened there was that he was trying to turn and the defender stepped on his Achilles on the outside of his ankle, kind of took his shoe off, and he just laid down on the ground. So the referee thought that he was taking a dive, but he really did get stepped on. It was a little unfortunate. The linesman made a half-hearted attempt to wave his flag, but the ref waved him off.
Well, Zambrano struggles to regain his composure. Las Vegas trying to play out through the back here. Through everyone's favorite center back, Kamvangsa. Back to Kamvangsa. And throw in for the boys from Las Vegas. We're now in the 76th minute, 2-0 FC Tucson. I'm alongside Jeff Rogers. I'm John Perlman here. Beautiful Keno North Stadium on a classic summer night here in Tucson. Well stepped in by Pineda. Pineda looking to get forward, a la David Luiz, but perhaps he needs to get himself back in the center part of the park, huh, Jeff?
Yeah, exactly. And again, it's all coming back to O'Dane. He's got to hold the ball better. He's got to make sure that he takes care of it so that he allows those runs to develop. And right now he's just not providing that for them. There's too many unnecessary turnovers, and O'Dane's got to clean that up.
And the FC Tucson women fell tonight 3-0 to SoCal, and not the way they probably wanted to start the season. But again, it's always tough to go on the road. They're in the toughest conference in the WPSL with the national champion, so we'll be looking for our girls to rebound their next match tomorrow. Konvangsa switches it back out through Gu. Gu through Jeric, and who's giving it away. Martinez. Jokingly called him Pitufo, which means Smurf in Spanish. And when he wears that hat, it's a bit funny. But at the end of the day, right now, there isn't a better player on this team. Sinclair gets the service. Tries to flick it on to Osmond, but unable to do so. Ozzy Ramos with a beautiful outside of the football. Oh, it didn't quite get there. Pineda stepping. And onsides there. Musaski. Caleb Scott. To summarize, Jeff Rogers, what did you think about that defensive play?
Caleb Scott.
Again, Caleb Scott, so fast. Musaski thinks he's off to the races, and he's run down basically by what I can only determine could have been an Olympic sprinter out of Canada. Caleb Scott, again, is a player I think has a great future past here in Tucson, but what a season he's having so far, and what an impact he's had on this match. '78th minute, ball given away by Osmond. And the FC Tucson attack is sputtered and fallen into a stall here, Jeff Rogers.
Yeah, you know, that happens a lot when you make as many subs as they've made. You start to lose your chemistry, you start to lose the rhythm, and we're just seeing a lot of turnovers that are really unnecessary. What you want to do right now is manage the game. You want to make Las Vegas shake. Their legs are already tired. You don't need to keep trying to penetrate them. Make them run.
Egarena possibly for Justin Bleu at the left back position. Playing guess who Rick Shantz is subbing where is a very tough game for any of us to play. And Shantz believing that variety is the spice of life, Jeff. But we can look for Reyna to give you a professional performance once he gets in this match. Guillen Torres looking to play forward. Finds Frank Tayu, who's been sprightly but not been able to find the back of the net or even a really good chance. Switched out here through Popovich. Plays wide here again, and this is dangerous from Las Vegas. Gu blocked. I don't know how much Justin knew about that, but ends up with a great clearance.
Yeah, and, you know, again, Vegas is starting to pressure. They're finding these gaps, especially in these wide positions. But the FC Tucson defense is showing a lot of resiliency right now, blocking crosses, cutting plays off, getting in passing lanes, and Dallas J is cleaning up anything that comes into his area.
Corner kick there deflected off Osmond. Maybe they can get Reyna here on this sub. He's a great player in the air. I'd certainly, if I were Coach Shantz, I'd be asking for this sub here. Corner kick here. Jarrett serves it. Great win by Justin Bleu. Martinez and headed out by Ozzy Ramos, and Odane Sinclair's off to do the Jamaican races here. Sinclair carrying, looking for help. Good ball, he held it up well there. Ozzy Ramos gets a touch on it, deflection. No, it's a goal kick. Quickly played out by the goalkeeper, Hector Casillas. Can't really fault Casillas here on the 2 goals. He's sweating a lot, but doing a decent job. Lara looking to play. Probably behind. You're not going to run behind Devontae DeBose, that's for sure. DeBose gives it back to Guillen Torres. Zambrano's legs heavy, but does a good job of putting enough pressure there. Martinez receiving on the front foot. They're so technical. De Silva looking for Osmond. Ramos happy to play out wide here. Now we're into the 82nd minute, and FC Tucson just looking to kill this game off, huh, Jeff?
Yeah, exactly. And I'll tell you, if I'm any player on the field for FC Tucson, Luis Martinez is my first look. He's so calm on the ball. He makes such great decisions with it. He's the guy you want on the ball.
Still looking to get forward, Martinez is. Sinclair, not a lot of support. I think Odie's doing the right thing here. Good, finds Martinez. Martinez There's the block. Zambrano. Just wide. And a lot of players back for Las Vegas considering the situation they're in, huh, Jeff?
Yeah, I'm impressed with their fitness and their commitment, but the bottom line is they're just under too much pressure right now. That was a very good attack. Again, Sinclair had the ball at the top of the box, was able to cut back, find Martinez, who took a shot, was deflected over to Zambrano, who also tried to bend a shot in. That's just too many shots to take.
Looking for Vegas to add the third forward as well. I mean, to try to get back in this game. Still sticking with a 4-4-2 here, Jeff.
Yeah, you're very right about that. I'm kind of surprised. I mean, what's the difference if you pull a defender out, put another forward in, you lose 3-0, but you give yourself a chance to get back in the game?
And Egarena on Felipe Da Silva, which is the most sensible substitution here. Reyna, again, gives you such great aerial strength, and you see it right there. Martinez just out of his reach. Reyna misjudges that. Frank Taillou gets on it. Ramos does a good job of slowing play down. Back through Skriniaric. Skriniaric looking to play wide. A nice ball there for Gian Torres. Can he get there? He cannot. Musovski, you haven't been calling his name. As we said, he might just run out of gas, and it seems like, and who can blame him? I mean, Caleb Scott just absolutely a stalwart tonight, just so fast, and, you know, he hasn't had a ton of support from the midfield at times when he's made those runs, but it's been a great job by Caleb Scott. Musovski just has to tip his hat at the end of this game.
Yeah, I agree. Cam Scott just had him in his back pocket the whole night and has really demoralized him. I mean, he's a hard-working forward. He's a great player, but you can just tell that he's a little dejected right now.
Switched out through Kamvangsa, looking to play forward. Does so. And overhits it. Rick Shant's got one more sub in the bag here. I don't know when he's going to use it. We're now into the 85th minute. He's letting Zambrano go the full 90, which Zambrano's done a good job overall. You know, defensively in general, he's been in the. Oh, didn't quite get to that one. Professional foul there. And that's a yellow card. I just don't understand how that's not a yellow card. Oh! Musovski just can't catch a break tonight. Just offsides. A good little run there. Long ball played in there. Sinclair looks to turn. Can't quite get to it. Interesting throw there from the goalkeeper. And Las Vegas just looks like they don't have the gas to get back in this thing, but I think that's the times where we've seen crazier things happen. Right now, FC Tucson just needs to make smart decisions and keep a hold of this ball. Dallas plays it out looking for Zambrano. Throw in to Matis, into Lara. Lara gives it away. Reyna into Sinclair. Sinclair looking to turn. Oh. Throws his hands up, and him and Reyna not on the same page. And Jeff, you're right. When you put a lot of guys in who haven't been playing together the whole game, it does cause a little bit of, helter-skelter play.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about chemistry and rhythm. And right now, this band doesn't have the rhythm.
Rhythmless except for Zambrano there on the turn. Sinclair, good decision there. Reyna runs it down. Good switch of play there. Martinez, tireless, runs it down. Finds O'Dane Sinclair. Sinclair wisely plays to Ramos. Ramos across to Egarena, and it's good football there from FC Tucson. Justin Bleu. And the crowd might want to see more goal, but I would say this has been a professional performance for the final 20 minutes here from FC Tucson.
Oh, absolutely. This is what we're talking about, managing the game. You don't have to score another goal. You have to tire them out, deject them, take the wind out of their sails, and run this clock out.
The service just doesn't find Zambrano, who's interchanged with Luis Martinez. And look at Martinez sprinting back again. He's going to be the first player to get here to Lucas Cauley. Cauley running forward well. Musovski trying to pull away to the outside. Cauley probably made the wrong choice to go that way. But he does find Guillen Torres here on the wide. Looking for Musovski. Musovski versus Martinez. Martinez a great tackle there. Musovski's so strong. DeBose showing his athleticism there. Knocks it off him and wins the goal kick.
Well, and poor Musovski, I mean, he's having to beat 2 and 3 players. Like you said, he showed great strength, great balance, ended up with the ball on the other side, but then DuBose comes over and cleans it up and plays it off him for a goal kick.
Devontae DuBose has done exactly what Coach Shantz has wanted him to do by entering into the game, keeping that right side locked down and making good, smart decisions. Sinclair up to win, does a good job flicking that on, no one there on the second ball. Good ball out here again to Cauley, and Cauley's going to run. See Tucson getting compact. Great little challenge there by Martinez. That is a yellow card. There's a bunch of other yellow cards too, but I guess he's learned the rules of the game here in the 88th minute to my satisfaction, Jeff.
Yeah, it definitely was a yellow card, but based on all of the other decisions to not give a yellow card, you really have to question why he chose this moment to do it.
Luis Martinez at 5'4" and 140 pounds, soaking wet. Maybe not the most vicious tackler on the field, but certainly committed the foul there. And it's a free kick here. It looks like Lara's over with Popovich. Popovich looking to drive it, and a great block there by Brandon Zambrano. That's what. Oh, Pineda. Oh no! Jeff?
That was an absolutely horrendous call by the AR. It was a breakaway. The ball was played when every FC Tucson player was inside their own half. Even though he was in what can be considered to be an offside position, you can't be offside when you're in your own half. Because the line is there, he has to see it. He's standing on it. How he missed that, I have no idea.
And we're now into injury time here. The final minutes of the game here. No goals this half, not too many injuries. I couldn't imagine there'd be more than 2 minutes here. Carlos Lara on the free kick. It's a dangerous position. See, Tucson just needs to see this one away and walk in the locker room at the top of the table. And Dallas J right there again. Frank Tayu looks injured. Sebastian Pineda. Dallas J taking his time here and drives it forward. Martinez has become the villain of the game here, evidently muscling everyone illegally.
Yeah, you see that so many times where the most skillful player on the field, he's getting the crap kicked out of him over and over again, and then all of a sudden he's the one called for these ticky-tacky fouls.
And this is where things degenerate. This is what is referred to as a mass confrontation. Mass confrontation usually results in an ejection, but let's see how the men in green can sort all this out. And it's a unprofessional end to a professional performance by FC Tucson. Again, Dallas J should know better. The guy pushed him a little bit, but he should be looking to be the victim there, not to be the predator.
Yeah, that's exactly right. There's one team that's up 2-0, one team that's down 2-0. When they're down, they're going to be frustrated. They're going to try and bait you into these moments. Like you said, Dallas J has to show more common sense there. Yes, he was fouled. Yes, it was the last play of the game. But then you don't retaliate and give the referee an opportunity to then red card you. It's going to be very interesting to see how the referee handles this.
And the coach pulls him off, and I think that's the right decision there. The Las Vegas coach has told Skrinjaric to take a seat because it was unnecessary and doesn't represent what he wants to have going on. Dallas J, I think, fortunate to take only a yellow card there. Skrinjaric has been summarily dismissed by his own coach and now has to be sifted through the bench to be found, which is an old John Perlman technique to get out of red cards.
I think he's hiding in the water cooler.
Yes. And trying to make up some ridiculous explanation for his behavior to his teammates. And that's just disappointing. Skrinjaric, should be ejected. But let's focus on the positive here at the end of this strange second half. A good pro performance at home by FC Tucson. The final score, FC Tucson 2, Las Vegas 0. Jeff, any final thoughts?
No, just a great performance overall by FC Tucson, and really two great performances. Last week they were very unlucky to not come out with the exact same result, so you like the momentum they're creating for themselves. This is really a performance that they can build on. And again, they're just playing great soccer. They don't have a lot of speed up top, but because they're able to combine so well, because they're so skillful, they're a very dynamic team.
Well, I'm just really impressed again with another clean sheet. Caleb Scott, for me, man of the match. Some good attacking performances in the first half, but a professional game through and through. And FC Tucson finds itself still undefeated, 2-0-2 in conference at the top of the table, heading to the big matchup in New Mexico versus the Albuquerque Soul to determine who's going to be in first place. Well, that's going to do it here for us here in Tucson, Arizona. Keno North Stadium. It's been great having you again. I'm John Perlman for Jeff Rogers. Thank you and have a great evening.